So it's been 781 days as I sit here right now since the attack on Israel and the hostages were taken. And I'm sitting here with Andrey, who is someone I just met, but I want to bring his story hopefully to life a little bit because I think it's part of what is lost so much. So you're someone who went to go to a festival, and
I was working there.
you're working at the
Yeah,
festival.
I didn't have fun. I was just looking for people without tickets and get them out of territory
So
of
you were
no festival.
so you were working,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, I'm assuming you got the red alerts.
Kinda. Yeah. The story is pretty well known already. 6:30, and we spent a couple of hours trying to hide in the bushes and behind the cars, trying to survive, escape, and run away. But in the end, around maybe 9 a.m., I was caught by one guy in a military uniform, and for first 10 minutes of drive, I was assuming that he's trying to rescue us.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it just you, or were there others in the car as well that thought they were being rescued?
I actually have a painting about it. No, we were two of us. Another one, another hostage who was already in the car with me. It's a Shlomi Ziv. So we were driving. Shlomi Ziv actually was forced to be a driver. So we were driving to Gaza, and the terrorist was behind us.
When you think you're being rescued, and it's chaos, you've been hiding for hours, and then you realize you're going in the wrong direction of safety. Because I'm
Yeah,
sure at some point
the-
you're
the
like,
biggest-
that's Gaza, that's not where I want to go.
The biggest disappointment in my life, probably.
Were you numb when that happened?
Numb.
Like, were you scared, or were you numb, or was it just like almost like surreal?
It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe until the last second, and honestly, in my personal case, I accepted my situation only in January, February.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to to wake up, and maybe I will wake up in my bed, but no.
Like it's a bad dream.
Yeah, like it's a nightmare. So no.
I know that you were held for how many days total?
Totally, we spent there 246 days.
And were you isolated, or did you see any of the other hostages that were taken? How did that work when you initially got there?
We've been placed in 8 different places. One place is like couple of nights, another place it's 2 weeks, another place it's 6 months. So it depends. And we met with a few of them. And fortunately all of them already released. Eviatar, Guy, and Tal Shacham.
When you get taken this way, where you just go to work, and then all of a sudden you end up in Gaza, you know what is over there, you don't want to be there, you've already come from Russia to Israel, and then you find yourself in this scenario. How did you deal with it?
I was thinking that I got the most unluckiest ticket ever.
I think we would all agree.
Yeah,
I think
it
we would
was.
all agree. I don't
It
want that
was.
ticket.
It was, and then I got the most luckiest ticket. So it's always was like a roller coaster for me.
Did you know if it was day or night most of the time?
No, we were able to ask them even about how much hours right now, what is the time. About dates we were also aware, but sometimes they told us maybe not incorrect information. So sometimes it was 15th of December, or somebody told us that it was 16th of December. So like always close to real time and date.
I've talked to people that have been held before and that was in war, and they said that it was trying to figure out how to get a routine. So
Daily
you could
routine?
just have a daily routine, so you would one day would turn into 2 and 3. Is that something that you tried to do?
We already know that probably we had one of the best conditions, and we were able to play cards. We were able to whisper, to talk, to discuss a lot of different things that we can create in our mind. Since January, I had even papers I was begging them to bring some paper so I would be able to draw something. And in a few days they brought it, and most of the time I spent with like my notebook and a pencil and a tiny eraser. So I was able to spend my time with something useful.
How valuable was that?
How what?
Just having the ability to do the art.
That was a nice way how to escape from all this craziness for me.
Did you get to take that notebook with you?
Unfortunately, no. I had around maybe 25 different drawings. Some of them it's something like stupid, some characters from movie like Harley Quinn, Davy Jones, like not something special. Some of them it was something that I just created in my mind, something about aliens, like something that even doesn't exist like nowhere. But a few of them it was a specific series of drawings that I dedicated to emotions that I got in Gaza. It was like nostalgia, it was happiness. I mean, I didn't feel happiness in Gaza, but I was thinking about happiness.
Things that made you happy.
Yeah. And yeah, like just try to express myself as much as I could, because nobody cared about feelings, and I just wanted, maybe by any chance I would be able to bring it if I would be released, but I was hoping that I will take it, but no, it didn't happen.
The one thing is, I bet you became a better artist during that time. You got better at it?
Honestly, I didn't draw since then. I started to create with acrylic and oil.
Really?
Yeah.
You obviously didn't have that there.
No, I didn't. Yeah, of course.
So have you tried to recreate any of the art that you did there? Any of the
I was
sketching?
trying once, even twice, but I just didn't find the point to recreate the same pictures. I just decided to paint something different.
You're a survivor. It's incredible to be sitting with you and to hear that you're now free. When did you think you might be released? Were there multiple times where you thought you might get released?
We were rescued in June 8th, and in the same morning before it happened, I remember that I was thinking actually that we will be released at least in few months. I was thinking about November, maybe year, maybe two, but I was hoping that like realistic way how things will happen, that's like November.
Was that from getting to read the newspapers, the news they gave you? Did you feel like there was a momentum change, or was that just you having to tell yourself, I've got to have something to look forward to that I could be released?
No, there was no newspapers, but we were allowed sometimes to watch Al Jazeera and some about demonstrations that were happening every Saturday. So we saw this, and for a couple of months, since February until like April, that was incredible to see it. But then you realize that actually there are a lot of people who care, but in real life it doesn't help. Like, we are still here, and there were some news about that maybe there is a chance for a deal, but every time that it doesn't happen, you feel again disappointment, huge one, and you feel depression for 3 days, maybe a week, and then you try to bring yourself a little bit like up, lift yourself up. So in the one day I just decided that I don't want to feel I want to feel hope, but I don't want to listen for news, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to pay attention that something can happen and we can be released. Like, when they tell us that that's it, tomorrow I will be happy. Until this moment, until these words, I don't want to pay attention on this.
How many people were you conversing with that were also hostages with you? It sounds like you had almost a small group with you most of the time, or all the time?
Until November, we were 4, and in the end of November, when the first deal happened, they took one of us. His name is Alex Labanov. And until we were rescued, we didn't know did he go home or not, because when they took him, they told us that he's gonna be home because of the deal, and he's like on the list. So when we came back, we realized that he didn't come back, and he was one of the 6 hostages who was murdered in the end of August, with Eden Gat, Hirsch, Sarusi, these guys. And around February, in the beginning of February, terrorists, they brought 3 hostages that I just mentioned a few minutes ago. So with them we spent 2 days, kinda 2 days, yeah.
When did you find out, and what was it like when you found out you were going home? Did they tell you, or did they just act like they were
Who?
moving you?
Who?
The terrorists.
What do you mean?
Did they tell you that the deal was done and you're going to get to go home?
No, they took Alex Labanov. They told us, and they told him that he's gonna be home already tomorrow or maximum in 2 days, and they left us. So then, in the same moment, we felt like hurricane of emotions. In the same time, you feel, of course, you want to be also home. You also want to go and get out from there. So you feel jealous.
Yeah.
Honestly. But in the same time, you feel that you feel happy because even one of us is going home. And it's a huge mix when you're not able to control your emotions. But when they placed us, what was the question? You asked about, did they tell us that we will go home?
So when you were going to get to go home?
No, they didn't tell us. I mean, they told us that there is a chance for a deal, and maybe, but no. And
so from then until you were released, how much more time was there?
Since which moment?
So since that day when he was taken.
Yeah, he was taken.
How long was it until you were released?
6 months, half a year.
So 6 months go by.
Yeah.
And then tell me about the day that you were released.
We were rescued. That was a day.
Rescue would be the better word to use. Rescued.
Yeah, that was regular morning when I just woke up, and guys also woke up, and we were feeling that that's gonna be the same day as it was a week ago, few
6
months
months
ago,
yeah.
Right? And it happened absolutely unexpectedly. On October 7, nobody asked us about our plan for evening. During the 8 months, nobody asked us about what we would like to do. And on June 8, nobody told us that IDF is coming for us. So they came, they killed terrorists, they took us, and they promised us that in the evening we were gonna be home. So for 10-15 seconds I was freezed, and when they came to us, and I saw soldiers just in front of me, and they told us who they are and what is the plan, I just understood that we just have to do this, and that's it.
How long did it take you to get back to where you knew you were safe?
I felt safe, and I started to breathe again only in helicopter, only in the moment when we started to fly.
And that's when you knew you'd been rescued?
That was, that was a moment. That was a moment. I really remember this moment very well, because I understood that it's not gonna happen again. You can be rescued from Gaza only once. Yeah. And for a few minutes I tried to not to talk to anybody and just like remember this moment.
You land, I'm assuming, at a military base?
Say it again?
When did you land the helicopter? Where did it land?
Just in the hospital.
At the hospital?
Yeah. That
and
was
then,
Sheva Hospital.
And then
Sheba.
Who did you call first? Who did you get to talk to first that was in your life?
Some nurses, of course, and they asked me, am I ready to see somebody? And fortunately, my brother was already there, my friend and my girlfriend. So this 3 person I saw first of all. And unfortunately, my mom and all my family, we were living in St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
And she moved after October 7. So she started to live here, and they didn't have any idea that she did it. So she was all the time in Israel, but 2 days before she left to Russia for some documents, to meet with some diplomats, something like that.
Yeah.
And she was not here. So they flew her on the next day, on June 9, and they came in the morning. And
So it's almost like you had two welcomings. One with
Kinda.
your brother and your
Kinda.
girlfriend and friend, and then
Kinda.
another one when your
Kinda.
mom got there.
Kinda, yeah.
Was that in a weird way special?
That was super weird, because of course I was thinking about the first moments of freedom, and it happened absolutely different. I mean, it's not how I expected that it will happen.
How long were you in the hospital after?
A couple of days.
And then
couple of
when did you
days.
get to feel like you were just a citizen again? You're back. You can go and do what you want to do.
Immediately after I was released from a hospital. I don't know why, but my already favorite example that, for example, there is an accident with two cars, and in one of the car there are two guys, yeah, crazy accident, and one of the guys from the car will never be a driver again, but another one will become a driver like on the next day. So I just decided that I will live, and I don't need to think about it. I mean, I need to think about it. I need to deal with this trauma, but I don't want to be home. I don't want to be alone, and I want to do something. That's it.
When you look at your artwork now, is there anything that you want to paint that you haven't painted yet? But you know that's something that you want to be.
I just recently, a few hours ago, I just started a new one, and I don't want to tell what exactly it's.
I like you like to keep secrets. In other words, I'm going to buy a ticket one day to come to your exhibit.
It's for free. In Miami, it's going to be for free. Yeah, but anyway, I'll bring it also here in Israel for sure. It's a next destination. And what's going to be after, I don't know.
What's been helpful for you?
I think that first of all, everybody's supposed to understand that first decision that you have to make, it's that yes, I have it, and I will make it through. And that's only about your choice. I think, yeah, it's only my opinion. I know that there is a person who also was on Nova Festival, and he escaped 30 minutes before it started. So when it happened, he was already at home, not so far away, but like
he was safe.
Few miles.
Yeah.
And he saw all these videos, he saw all these photos and what was going on. So right now he's disabled. I mean, not. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean,
survivor's guilt, trauma.
Yeah,
Of that.
like
Why did I get saved and others didn't?
Exactly. Yeah, like survivor's
syndrome.
Guilt.
Yeah.
So he's more messed up than me, and I know also some few survivors who committed suicide. I didn't know them personally, but I saw their stories. I read about them, and everything is different. But all I know it's that you have to make a choice, and from our side, who are kind of have a better condition, it's our responsibility to help them who couldn't make this choice. And it's really important to do as much as we can to help them who didn't make this choice.
What is your hope for the world as they see your story? There's so many other stories of people behind you. There's the square right out from where we are, where people are still gathering until all the bodies are returned. What is it that you want the world to know? What is it that you want them to learn from this experience?
There are so many lessons. There are a lot of lessons about who we are. There are a lot of lessons about psychology, about our mentality, about which people are exist in this world and what they can do. Probably it's conversation for much more time than we have. But if to be sure, for the last few months, I saw how society in Israel is divided. Society in the US also divided, and it's a huge problem. It's a huge problem, especially in front of the kind of people who wanna destroy both of these countries. And the main lesson is that we have to be just together and to try as much as we can to deal with each other, first of all. And for Israel, it is especially a big problem. Not maybe a problem, it's an issue. It's a thing that this society has to solve.
Grapple with.
Yeah. But about personal lessons that I learned, it's that we just have to be strong and keep light, keep love, and life is sometimes terrible, but sometimes it's so beautiful, and sometimes we get the worst gifts, but sometimes we get the best gifts, and probably it's a balance.
I want to ask you two light questions, since you mentioned the fun and lighter things in life. One, what is your favorite color to paint with?
What is my favorite who?
Favorite color.
Color?
You paint. What is the one you love the most?
Honestly, I was always thinking that my favorite color is black, but I paint with a lot of colors. That's not about the favorite color. Like, I even didn't think about it. I just see the world, see different situations, and I try to express what I think on canvas. And the color is, for me, it's not so matter, honestly. I just try to find the right one.
Find the right color is your favorite color?
Kinda.
20 years from now, you and I sit back down. What do you hope your legacy is?
Legacy?
What do you want to accomplish? What do you look forward to?
Yeah, and I understand the question, but 20 years. I don't know what's going to be tomorrow. 20 years. I actually have some thoughts about it, but I'm not so sure that I want to do this. But basically, even if some people think that I can give them something, I want to be able to give and
to help.
Yeah, if they need it. Like, I don't want to give
Hand
them.
out, yeah.
I don't want to give
You're a caretaker.
if they don't need. If they want, if they ask, if they have this need. Yeah, like I can. I mean, that's a kind of duty, obligation that I got through this situation. I feel it like that.
Well, I hope in 20 years I see you again, and we're looking at an amazing art show.
I hope, but who knows?
I
Maybe
mean-
I will turn my destiny to a different point. Maybe not an artist, maybe a director, maybe somebody else. Who knows? But I also hope for this. I mean,
Final question for you is there anything you want to say to the people that have come to this square, or the people that have been praying for you? What is it that you want to say to them, for so many that have around the world been standing behind all of you that were hostages and standing for with the families? What do you want to say? What's your message to them?
I think that these people, they show to the world the best qualities of humanity. And that's it.
That's it. Andrey, it's an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
so
sharing
much.
your story.
Absolutely.
I hope so many of you that see this will continue to help the people that need help. There's still a lot of needs. I hope that many of you will check out the incredible work that the IFCJ has been doing as well, to get involved with the IFCJ. They're doing so much to help so many people affected in so many different ways. And hopefully these stories will inspire you to be a part of the incredible work that they're doing. And I'll say it again, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here and sharing and the bravery to do it.
Thank you.
May God bless you.
Thank you.